Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So recently at Nvidia's 1-year anniversary of GeForce Now, they showed off a slew of brand new games that were coming out in February, and one of the big ones that stood out to me was Valheim. It seems to be all the rage at the moment with game streamers, and it's massively popular on Steam. And we took it out for a spin recently and absolutely had a blast, but it really kind of surprised me that it was going to be available on GeForce Now, especially when it popped up on my iPhone application. Now, when we played it, I just kind of figured it was a mouse and keyboard game. It just felt really fiddly, and it definitely seemed like you would need that, and a controller just wouldn't work particularly well. So I kind of figured it was going to be one of those that you try to load it up on the iPhone, and it gives you the prompt that it's not optimized for this device and it's not going to launch. But to my surprise, it did enable that. So I decided to pair it up with a Bluetooth controller and take it out for a spin and just see how well Valheim runs on an iPhone or an iPad. So for all of you gamers out there who've maybe been watching streams of it and you're intrigued to see what it's like, you can figure out whether or not it's going to be worthwhile you playing it on GeForce Now. Now, for those of you who don't know, Valheim is an open world exploration RPG survival game, which basically allows you to party up with a whole load of players. So you can play it on your own, or you can play it with 10 friends and just go off on a co-op adventure. There's all sorts of different things to do, and you can do your base building and crafting and just general exploration. And it's a pretty good fun game. We've had a lot of fun with it so far. Now, once I launched it up on my iPhone, I kind of expected it to be really fiddly to use with a controller, but to my surprise, it actually ran really well. There were a couple of issues where on-screen prompts were using a keyboard instead, but it was easy enough to kind of figure out what button it wanted me to press, and actually the controls really worked surprisingly well. The only thing that was a little bit fiddly was things like crafting, but for the most part, it's a very playable experience. The other thing that I expected to find was that it'd be just too cramped on something like an iPhone. Now, bear in mind I use an iPhone Pro Max, but it wasn't too small and a lot of the text just worked well. There's not too many text prompts or anything like that. So actually, just general exploration, playing, doing a bit of crafting, it's a very playable experience, even on the smaller device. Moving across on something like the iPad, obviously you get a much bigger display there, and it is very playable, and I had an absolute great time. There are a couple of times where I had a spotty connection, but that's just part of the course with using a cloud gaming application. So if you are one of the gamers out there who's been wanting to get their hands on this, but maybe you don't have a gaming PC or something that's powerful enough to run it, well, you can play it on your iPhone, your iPad, or any other mobile device, provided you have a GeForce Now account. Now, GeForce Now obviously offers the free tier, so if you want to try it out, then head on over to their website and just try it out for yourself, see how well it performs on your connection, and just go from there. And then if it does work well enough, pick up a copy of Valheim and yeah, you'll be able to play it. Like I said, it's a very playable experience. I expected it to be too small and just too fiddly, but paired up with a Bluetooth controller, it is a great fun. And I've still had as much fun playing on my iPhone as I have on my PC as well. So it's a very playable experience and one I'd recommend. So hopefully this video has helped, and if it has, hit the like and subscribe button and come along for some more awesome content in the future. In the meantime, stay safe and we'll see you soon. Bye.